Did you hear that George W. Bush won't be making a 2024 election endorsement? He's going to say no. He's like, I know, I know. Cheney says he's gonna my vice president. He's gonna say that he's gonna vote for Kamala Harris. I'm not gonna endorse anybody. His wife said that, look, we're not endorsing anybody. George W. Bush is retired from public office. He will no longer be involved in presidential politics. He's retired. But I think it's kind of funny because usually the former presidents in your party come out and endorse you as a symbol of unity, but not George W. Bush. He's like, no, I think Donald Trump's a bit crazy. Apparently, he did say something about Donald Trump is that he actually went to the inauguration back in 2016, and he said that Trump's speech was, quote, some weird shit. That was some weird shit, man. Yeah. That's George W. Bush. That's what he did a lot. Is our children learning? President George Bush will not make a presidential endorsement for the White House, according to his office. The 43rd president will not join his former Vice President Dick Cheney, who said last week that he would vote for Democrat Kamala Harris over Republican Donald Trump. Yeah, I mean, the Bush family is old school. He doesn't want to ruin the chances for his kids and his brother. His brother Jeb still might run one of these days, so he's not going to say shit. But Cheney, he's gonna endorse. He endorses Kamala Harris, which I think is hilarious. Cheney's daughter, leading Trump critic Liz Cheney, has also called on fellow conservatives to vote for Harris. Harris and running mate Tim Walz have courted Republicans who refuse to vote for Trump. Harris saying in a CNN interview that she would consider appointing a Republican in her cabinet. I think most Democrats appoint a Republican in their cabinet because they always want consensus for some reason. They always want to work together. Bush's office said on Saturday that neither he nor former First Lady Laura Bush would endorse a candidate. President Bush retired from presidential politics years ago. Here we go. Some weird shit. Bush attended Trump's inauguration after his 2016 win over Hillary Clinton and reportedly called his speech some weird shit. Like, George W. Bush is like, leave me alone. I'm painting. I'm painting pictures of immigrants. I'm painting pictures of soldiers. I'm just painting. Leave me alone. I'm in Texas painting. Just sitting in my Texas. I'm over in Waco. Texas, just painting. Leave me alone, Dick Cheney. He's scary. Dick Cheney's scary, and I'm painting. Leave me alone. He also refused to endorse Joe Biden or Trump in 2020 and told people that he wrote in Condoleezza Rice's name. She was Bush's. I never thought, like, George W. Bush, I really hated him when he was president, but now he seems so quaint. He's just around, he's just sitting in Texas, right, just painting. We treat our war criminals very well in America. If you just go away and stop making noise, we're like, go ahead and paint. Go ahead. He writes in Condoleezza Rice's name. He refused to. I love that. Like George W. Bush, he's like, I'm still going to vote. I'm not going to vote for one of the people on the ballot. I'm going to write in Condoleezza Rice. She's a great lady. Harris and Trump are set to spar in their first debate this Tuesday in Pittsburgh. Sort of from Pittsburgh. That's from Andy Warhol. Pittsburgh. I kind of grew up there. The highly anticipated debate will be hosted by the American Broadcasting Channel, American Broadcasting Company, ABC. Disney will be hosting your presidential election. Thanks. We don't endorse anybody. Some imagination, huh? Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse, and I'll be your moderator. Now, Miss Harris, do you think that the problem at the border is solvable? Mr. Trump, how do you feel about childcare? That's what it's gonna be like. That's the whole thing. Mickey Mouse is going to be the moderator of the debate on ABC because ABC is owned by Disneyland. It's gonna be, hosted by Mickey and Goofy. Donald is just gonna do the intro, and, Trump and Harris are going to do their debate. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. But I think this thing about George W. Bush is so funny. Come on, this is gold. You're for the last Republican president before you is like, no, you're some weirdo. You're a weird shit, man. I mean, you gotta love that shit, right? You gotta love it. Oh, Bartleby.